Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Moca for your morning. Today we have a very special guest, so stay tuned. You did so good. Well, good morning. As I said, we have a very special guest, and it is Tisha.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
She owns Spray Tan Beautiful You, and seriously, she's the most amazing woman in town. I love her so much. And anybody that meets her, I've literally heard people say that they book a tan just to meet her. She's like a celebrity.
Really?
Yeah, you are. I kid you not. We literally went to a woman's engagement. So Kaya.
Yes.
Yes. So we went to her engagement party, and a few women were like, "Yeah, I booked a spray tan, just so I can meet Tisha."
Oh my gosh, that makes me feel so good.
You make women feel so good. You go in there and you leave feeling like Beyonce.
Oh, I mean, it is a feeling. It's a real vibe.
It is a vibe. So I really encourage you to go to her. But let's dive right into you.
Thank you.
And okay, so what made you start Spray Tan Beautiful You?
So I have, friends, clients that have been following me for a while that have probably heard the story over and over and over. But when I was 29, I was diagnosed with stage 3 melanoma. So it had started to spread to my lymph nodes, which is kind of a scary thing when it comes to cancer, meaning that your next step is you see metastasizing happening in your body. So we had, my daughter was 5, my son was almost 6, and my son was a year. So I was taking Trevor to oncology appointments, and it was crazy. My husband served in the Air Force. So we were in Colorado Springs and we had no family. So that makes it hard. The people around you obviously become your family, right? But babies and school and dance and all of that alone fighting a cancer battle is kind of scary. So we got through treatment. We were able to move back to Arizona, and I started spray tanning because, obviously I didn't want to spend too much time out in the sun. A little bit is needed, but not, excessive amounts. And I started spray tanning with a woman down in Surprise. Then when my husband's orders were over, we came back to Prescott, and he was like, "You should do this here." I was like, do you think and he basically was like, "If you don't press this button to purchase this equipment, I'm going to, because I really think this is something that you're called to do." And I never in a million years would have thought spray tanning would have been in my stars or my future, but there was a serious plan. And now 5 years, it'll be 6 years in February 2022 that I've been in business here in Prescott. And then we have right around, give or take, about 725 clients in our database to date.
725.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It took me a while to process that. I'm like, 700.
Yeah, it's a lot. Well, and not everyone comes in bi-weekly or monthly. I have a lot of regulars, but I see most people on those special occasions, weddings, events. That's, it just makes you feel better in that fancy schmancy dress that you're wearing.
So. Yes. So I get mine for any events.
Yes.
I love it, and it just makes your skin and your outfit just that much more beautiful. It really does pop. Pops. I had it for the gala, so if you guys don't follow me, you can find the pictures on my feed. And she seriously made my skin pop so beautiful, and I just felt so great. And every time I leave, I just feel so much more confident.
I enjoy having you in. I really, really do. My clients become my friends, my people. We share things. They share things. We've got, we want to feel beautiful, which is a total bonus. But the connections that I've made, thank you, Diana. Noah straighten her crown, and all of the things that, you want to be involved in with empowering and supporting women, and men come into you. That's allowed. But we just want that extra boost of really self-confidence. Our makeup feels better. We look better in shorts or even ripped jeans. People say in the winter they don't want to get one because it's like, we're covered up. But I feel like even in my pajamas, or if I kick my feet up and I see my ankles tan, I'm happy.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy.
I mean, you're home most of the time, and most of us either have a boyfriend or married.
Sure.
And we want to feel good in the house
Absolutely.
too. Like I like to. I don't,
Of course.
it makes me feel good on a daily basis.
Same.
And then like even doing chores, you don't want to feel like,
No.
I don't know, if I just wake up and start doing chores, I'm not in a really good mood. Versus
Same.
like,
I don't want to wake up and do chores either.
Yeah.
But
So
it is true.
it is true. Like if you feel good, your skin feels good, and
Absolutely.
there's something about your spray tan that just makes the skin so much smoother.
It does. Well,
It's
and
really,
it was a really great product. And not one product fits every skin tone, or not one product fit. It has to be, it's a science, and it's years and years and years of learning what skin types, what solutions are going to work for this specific client.
Yes. And people I feel like one of my fears going in
Mhm.
was like turning out orange.
Of course. Oh,
And
that
it's
dreaded word.
like, yes.
Yeah.
And you just do so amazing at not. Like literally you leave feeling so naturally tan.
It's so hard to be in a business that you're always or consistently fighting a bad stigma.
Yeah.
Like always. It doesn't matter, if the young teen girls come in for prom, their moms are afraid that they're going to be orange. Or if the wife comes in for a weekend getaway, their husbands are afraid they're going to be orange. And so I'm always fighting that. So for me, I need to do everything in my power to make it not that. No, I don't want to say it again.
And you
come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
A lot. So no more of the O-R-N-G-E word.
No, yeah. So if you're scared of that, just know you don't turn out like that, because that was honestly one of my fears. And also your spray tan artist, Tisha, makes you feel so comfortable. Like
it's a must.
Like I am a really shy person. And so
most of us are.
Yeah.
Most of us are, but yes.
So it's important to have somebody that makes you feel that comfortable.
I don't remember who said it. I don't remember if it was a client or at one of our fun get-togethers. It was someone said your spray tan girl should be like your hype girl.
Oh,
when you come in and it's like, yeah, girl, you look up. It's to take that wall and crush it so that you can let them know how they are going to end up feeling at the end of all of this. That was very wordy. But you come in for your tan, and everyone is like, they're kind of nervous. They're a little bit, I got to take my clothes off. But by the end of it, trust me,
it is so worth it,
you
guys. So worth it. So you are a mom.
I am.
And you run your business.
I do.
And you're a dance mom, which is a whole other thing too.
I'm a dance mom. I'm a baseball mom.
Oh my gosh, you do it all.
It's a lot.
So what, as a mompreneur, what is your best
advice? I like that word, Diana.
You are a mompreneur.
Thank you. I like that word. Setting boundaries.
Okay.
So, obviously my daughter would like to do anything and everything that Lexi puts in her way. Madison dances at Lessons by Lexi. And she would like to do it all. And as I want her to do as much as we can, but also knowing there is a limit. So last weekend we went camping. All of the phones were off, and it was just family time, and so it's important. I shut my phone off. Well, it goes on do not disturb at 9:00. It has to, because when a client texts me at 9:36, this feeling. I feel like I have to respond.
Yes.
So there has to be limits and boundaries. So you're not going to hear from me on Sunday. You can text me and you can say, hey, next Wednesday, can I come in? But I've had to learn to set boundaries. So there has to be family time. There is business time. There's fun. There's, parades. There's baseball tournaments. But it's so important, I think, to set boundaries. I don't want to say compartmentalize, but it's almost... you have to set, okay, this is the time that we're going to do this. So when we go to Phoenix for a baseball tournament, I'm there. I'm present. I'm with him, and I'm screaming and I'm hooping and I'm hollering and making sure he can hear me, And Madison's going to know that I'm always going to be in that auditorium when she's dancing. So that's
I
family
love
comes
that.
first for me. So yeah.
Amen. I 100% support and believe in that too. So it's really nice to hear that affirmation.
Absolutely.
You know, for people to just really set boundaries. Like, we're not heart surgeons. My
Right.
husband always tells me, he's like, you're not a heart surgeon. You do not
Well,
need
that's
to, like,
a good one.
right?
That is good though.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like, I mean, not that what we do is not important, because it is, but there has to be a release of that message doesn't have to be responded to as soon as it's sent.
Yes.
And that's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to put you on the spot right now. So
Spot
what
it
is
up.
your main, like, what is your vision? What do you see projected, like, from Spray Tan Beautiful You? What is your goal?
So my goal is to get as many women in as I possibly can. No, I'm teasing. I mean, I'm not, but I am. I think I have clients come in and be like, Tisha, your prices are so good, or I'd pay double. They hype me up too.
Yeah.
But I want that 19-year-old girl that's working at Jamba Juice to be able to come in and afford me.
I love that.
I want her to be able to come in and get the spray tan without damaging or causing cancer in the future. I would love for more, but I think the timing right now, I mean, I really have to live in the moment, I'm in a great space. It's just enough. I don't need anything extravagant right now. I think my kids are in a place that they need me too. And so for the future, yeah, I mean, I'd love to have multiple spray tan rooms and, a door with my name on it, not like just my name in the lights.
Yes.
At some point, but I'm so happy with where we've come and what we're doing, even if it's on a smaller scale than some, like I don't have my own solution line, or I don't, do training galas, but I love to attend them. I love to educate. Amazing. I want to serve this community in a way that spray tanning, I know it sounds silly, but it can. It really can.
Girl, what you're doing is huge. Like, you're making, like, literally, women even have suicidal thoughts because they don't feel good about themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's like,
we're so hard on ourselves.
So what you're doing is a lot bigger than what it seems. There's way bigger picture. Sweet. I'm serious.
Thank you.
Like, you leave Tisha's place just so renewed, and like your spirit feels like, oh my gosh, I'm so filled. Like, I can't wait to see you again.
That makes me feel so good.
So it's so important. Like, you guys, like, you have to go for you to understand what I'm saying, like, seriously. So I'm so impressed. What you're doing is so perfect, and the way you're serving the community. Like, your prices are amazing.
Thanks.
They're so affordable, and no one really thinks of every single person,
Yeah.
And you are.
Yeah.
You're thinking you're providing a high quality service at an affordable price, that's reachable.
So I just feel like it's important. I feel like it is important that from ages, you know what I mean? I mean, I have little dancers that come in, that are 6 and 7, all the way up to sweet 84-year-old women. You know what I mean? And just to hear the stories and to be a part of these women's lives, to have them keep coming in, not because, your tan's expensive and I don't know if I can only do it for this or that. They want to come in. We want to spend, it's only 20 minutes, but it's value. It's value.
Yes. So how do people get in touch with you?
Okay, so you can reach me on social media, obviously. Spraytan_beautifulyou on Instagram, Beautiful You Spray Tanning on Facebook. I have a Yelp, I have a Google. You can always reach me that way. And then, the number and all of the fun things. That's all on our social media. So
love that. Well, you guys have all the information. We're also going to link it in the caption. And then we're also going to put it on my Instagram. I'm going to share a picture with Tisha, and I'm going to put all her information there. That way you guys can follow her and book your spray tan ASAP, especially for the holidays. You want to sport that red sequin dress.
Not to mention, it does make you feel thinner. So you can go and you can enjoy Thanksgiving dinner and still feel like you're under a weight that you.
Yeah, I love that. I didn't even think of that.
It does. It just makes everything look so much. I mean, really.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be crazy dark. You can just have a natural glow that makes you feel comfortable in your own skin.
You want to feel like J-Lo? Just
obviously
get your
come to J-Lo number 2 right here. You heard it here.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope you enjoyed the show. Follow all of us for more, and I look forward to the next time.
Awesome.
Bye.